Hello and welcome back to Who Stuff for a special edition of Would I Lie to You, or should I say, Would I Lie to Who? Get it? Sort of? I don't know. Today you're going to find that dishonesty is probably the best policy. Before we start, I feel I should explain how this works, as it is incredibly complicated, believe me. Today we have two teams of two. On team one we have the Good Dalek and DW Sebling, an odd match, believe me. And on team two we have another odd match, Ollie Linklater and the Ultimate Whovian. How it will work today is all four people have sent me four statements. All four statements were to do with Doctor Who, and they were all true, were past tense. It's been my job to tamper with these statements and add in some lies, but also keep some true. They don't know which lies I've added and which truths I've kept. And it will be my job to make sure that everything goes orderly tonight. And there's no tampering. It's all fair, believe me. So, I think Team 1's going to go first. I think as host I have that honour. So, Seb, do you want to pick a number?
No.
This is great banter. It really is.
Number 2. A week after The Power of Three aired, several of those black cubes appeared outside my house, and my family still claim they don't know who did it. Do you want me to explain how this happened, or...?
Yeah, please.
Okay, so...
Exactly how long after airing was it?
It was literally the next weekend afterwards. I don't know what episode came out the week afterwards, but it was...
It was Manhattan.
Yeah, that's it. So we were away somewhere. I don't remember where the three of us or the household had gone. And anyway, we came back in like the mid-afternoon or
Why
something.
were you away?
I don't remember. This was 2012. I was like 8 years old.
You got rubbish memory then?
Yes. Right, so but I do remember coming back, and because we have like a front garden, I just saw these like black cubes, and I was thinking like, what are these birds, or what are these?
Do you still have?
I don't know what happened to them actually, but I'll get to that. And anyway, I have steps leading up to my front
I don't know,
door.
Max, sounds a bit like waffle to me.
So I was walking up to my front door over these steps, and on these steps were like every other step there was a black cube and a black cube and a black cube, and I was thinking, what the hell is going on? And then my parents were like the same. They were like, what? And yeah. They didn't have like the numbers on. They were just simply black cubes, and I think they were made out of paper, so they weren't like proper like metal. But someone had, whilst we were away, put these black cubes just around the front of my house, and to this day we still don't know who did it.
Do you still have one of these black cubes? Maybe
I don't. It's annoying because I believe they just went in the recycling because they were paper and we couldn't really just keep them. And they weren't like, they didn't look like anything special. They were just like bad bits of origami, really. But the intention was that, I assume, that were linked to the Doctor Who episode.
I don't know, Max, because Seb normally has that sort of tone in his voice when he's just telling us stupid stories about his lessons or whatever. But he was laughing quite a lot, so I don't know. I think it's a lie, though.
He was telling it quite fast and gave no actual distinct features about the story. Like, oh, we were on holiday. I can't remember where. And then we came up
where? Yeah. I'm going to say it's a lie.
I back that and think it's a lie.
Well, it was true. It was true.
No way.
It was true.
Way that's true.
It was true.
Okay, I know what you're thinking. No, the point went to Team 1. Yeah, we messed up during the recording. We got mixed up, and we thought for some reason that the first point went to Team 2, even though it didn't. But as you'll see in the future, it doesn't affect the final scores, and it'll be less confusing to just put the first point as we remembered it throughout the video. So we're going to say it was a point to them, even though it wasn't. But you'll see how that doesn't really matter in future.
Team 2.
Oh, okay. 3.
3 is about it.
John Barrowman went to my brother's school to publicise a new book he wrote with his sister, and he got the book signed to me and my brother.
When was this?
I think it was around 2013.
Anniversary year.
What book was it?
I can't remember the name of the book. I think it had like
Convenient.
a vulture on the cover though.
Okay.
It seems sort of believable, but at the same time, I feel like he would have told us, and I don't think he has. I'm
I
torn.
reckon it could be true. I think it could be true,
It
actually,
seems
because...
believable. Yeah, should we go through it?
Let's go true.
Yeah. Ollie, do you want to reveal?
Well, you sound like Muppets because it was true, yeah.
Yeah,
Yay! Point each. So this is where the little mess up first started when I said point each, even though it shouldn't have been a point each. It should have been 2-0 to us at that point. But yeah, we messed that up. So we'll just continue with how we thought it at 1-1 and stick with that from now on.
Pick a number.
I'll go number 1.
Number 1. Right.
Right. I once saw the Second Doctor and Cybermen rare Comic-Con set, not the black and white, the normal one, in Forbidden Planet for £15 at the point when it was rare at that point.
Which Forbidden Planet was this?
Well, I've only got 2 Forbidden Planets in my whole country, I think. Well, certainly 2 that I've only ever been to, Edinburgh and Glasgow. So it was one of them. I think it was Edinburgh. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it was Edinburgh. I sort of missed out part of the lie. I never bought it, obviously. I wasn't interested in it. But yeah, I don't know what year it was. It would have been because it was. I remember. Looking back now, it was rare at that point. So it was 2014, I think.
Well, you're very, very young then.
Yeah. Which is sort of why I didn't
And
buy
why
it.
were you going to Forbidden Planet? Was there any particular thing you wanted from there?
No, I just like going to Forbidden Planet, you know. I was having a standard check in there, and I did end up buying something. I bought a new series figure. I was one of the collector. I think it was a 12th Doctor figure, but I bought a new series figure
In 2014, when the 12th Doctor figure came out in 2015.
No, it wasn't the 12th Doctor. It was what figure was that?
I'm fairly sure you said 12th Doctor at first.
Did I? I don't know.
I'm fairly sure. No, I think
Same
it's
as
a lie
lie.
too.
Yeah, well, it was actually true. Yeah, it was true.
We are bad at it.
Made one shocking revelation, I must say, and that is that they have Forbidden Planet in Scotland. I'm very shocked by that. Max, pick a number.
That's not very nice. To be honest, I feel like we do only have 2. The only ones I've ever been to are Edinburgh or Glasgow, and I think they're the only ones they have. But yeah, 2-1.
Yeah, because Scotland's just mainly fields and hills.
That's nice.
I thought
You could
floated.
say the same about Wales. So
All right. Max, pick a number.
Number 1. I have been blocked on Instagram by Stephen Moffat after saying the 11th Doctor era is yucky. I don't understand it. Why make such diabolical episodes?
bullshit. This is 100% a lie. Stephen Moffat Stephen Moffat is not spending his time blocking fans who are hating on his either. That is. Let's just ask some questions anyway. Max, when was this exactly?
A few weeks ago.
What?
This is so bullshit.
Can I just say something? It sounds like something that TF would make up for Max.
I do.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a truth or a lie, not whether I made it up. Thank you very much.
Same thing.
I mean, I don't know about you, Seb, but I'm really thinking this is a lie. And especially because we've had all truth so far, this just screams lie.
Yeah. Okay, let's go lie then. And if it's not, it's your fault.
Thanks.
It was, in fact, a lie.
No shit. So, is that us 3-1 up? Yes, it is. So, round 1 is over and it is currently 3-1 to Team 1. Well, it should be 4-0, but it was sort of my fault for the mistake in the first place, so we'll let it slide. We're still soaring ahead at 3-1 after round 1, but there are still 2 more rounds to go, so can the other team bring it back and make a comeback? Well, find out next week. Come back for part 2 to find out the answer to that. See what we did there? Proper Logan Paul diss track style. We are crafty. Like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Get us to 100 subs and we'll sing Doctor in Distress. Bye!